bring it in. We need to talk about Tom Sandoval.
Yeah, we've hung out.
You are nothing. You are nothing.
He's known for the biggest reality TV mask slip of all time.
I know you don't want to hear it.
Shut up!
Tom and Raquel's months-long affair.
Is this guy worse than just that one moment, or is he just a never-ending attention hole?
Tell me you're just a touch.
And now you see his name in the headlines again, but this time as the victim, the one who has the restraining orders out to protect him. But what's really going on here? Is it really all over him being a baby daddy? The Scandoval never really ends, does it? Hello, I'm Wilko, and this is Rehashed. If you like trash, mess, and drama, welcome home. The name Tom Sandoval is kind of like Voldemort. We all agreed after the reality show Vanderpump Rules put him out to pasture that we would never utter his name again. But he whose name cannot be spoken hath returned, and you'll be floored to know he's allegedly the victim in this scenario.
After he alleged that she attacked him earlier this month during an argument that led to her arrest.
Before we try and figure out what the fluff is going on and why he has been granted some restraining orders against his ex-girlfriend and her dad, let's brush up with a Scandoval refresher course. This will also help if you have absolutely no idea who the fuck I'm talking about. Tom Sandoval is originally from St. Louis, Missouri, and moved to LA like many for fame and fortune, and he was not too bad at creating that dream for a time. In the early 2000s, he was in a Bon Jovi music video playing a cheater, and I guess he loves going full method with all of his roles. Considering he is a subpar actor and a forgettable model, he managed to make a name for himself as the bartender working for Lisa Vanderpump, first at her now-closed Villa Blanca restaurant in Beverly Hills, then moving to her other over-the-top dining experience, Sir, in West Hollywood. This would be the set for Bravo's reality show Vanderpump Rules, which followed a bunch of hospitality staff that worked for ex-Real Housewife LVP, as they try to balance serving goat cheese balls, drinking on the job, and trying to become famous any way they can. By the way, for fans of Vanderpump Rules, I checked, Sir is still open, and on their website, the menu still has the goat cheese balls. In case you thought your time had run out to get there. Along with all those things, these people also loved blowing up deluxe at each other. They loved a drunken fight.
God, you f***ing dick, dude.
I'm a dick.
Keep having Jackson's back, you f***ing dick.
On the show, Tom Sandoval really put on an act as this voice of reason. A nice guy who might make some mistakes, but he would do anything for his friends. He gets cheated on by his girlfriend at the time, Kristen, and she is a whole different beast that needs to be studied. Oh, and she cheats on Tom with Jax Taylor. Again, let's put Jax on my list of things that need to be talked about. Jax is one of his close mates, by the way. That's notable. Ooh, their lustful indiscretion was conducted in the next room while Tom was asleep. Does this give you an idea of who these people are? Point is, Sandoval was desperate to not be the villain, and for a time it worked, but there was always signs. It was downplayed at the time to establish that he was still the victim of two cheaters, but he had certainly done some stuff, specifically with Ariana Maddox, who was a co-worker, and they both claimed it was nothing, just a little kiss at the Golden Nugget, and no, that's not a euphemism. The Golden Nugget is a real place in Vegas. Much later, it is revealed that more happened than they let on, so I'm not sure why Ariana, who is now the host of Love Island, by the way, why she was so shocked when he did what he did. If you don't know what he did, I mean, how could you not know? Where have you been? Have you been on the internet? But if you need to be told, don't worry. I'll get to it. Ariana and Tom start up a relationship not long after, and when I say there were signs Tom wasn't on the up and up, there is a whole character known mostly as Miami Girl on the show. God, I wish people knew me as Miami Girl. Actually, there's a big Sweet Baby Angel fan of the Rehashed channel who is from Miami. Her handle might even be Miami Girl. Coinky dink. Miami Girl went on the show claiming that she had slept with Tom in Florida, which was also denied for years and later admitted. So during this relationship with Ariana, who knows how many times he cheated? And also something else I found odd about their relationship was how ride or die Ariana was for Tom at the time. She knew that he was this guy. She had been with him while he was in a relationship. So let's not all be shocked with the things that he's done.
Yeah, I said shocked, and I did that deliberately. I certainly didn't notice it just in the edit afterwards.
Over the seasons, you could see their relationship get kind of meh. They were together for 9 years, and that is a long time anyway you slice it, but in reality TV relationship world, it's a fucking lifetime. Especially on a show built around total chaos. Now, all these attention whores on Vanderpump Rules were an incestuous little bunch. They would do awful things to each other and then manage to kiss, sometimes more, and make up. But the scandal that broke Tom and them as a show, well, it was just cheating. but it was more. While you're sitting there watching this video, hearing it for the first time going, what, this guy is a cheater? No, I didn't believe Miami Girl for a second. This is James Kennedy. He also needs a full study done on him, but that aside, he had a girlfriend at the time, Raquel, doesn't matter. James Kennedy was very tight with our video topic of discussion, Tom Sandoval. Tom is so close with James, he even pays for the elaborate setup so James can propose to Raquel. Raquel. Tom likes to do these things in an effort to look like the bestest of friends a boy could have. And why wouldn't he? He and Ariana were also very close friends with Raquel, and they even stay close after her relationship with James ends in the shitter, like all of them do on this show. Wait, let me think. Did anyone stay together in the end? Not that I can think of, but pop it in the comments. And when I say they're close friends, I mean too close. Because for the span of 9 months, Raquel and Tom Sandoval have a secret affair.
I don't know how it happened. It happened.
In March of 2023, Tom is performing with his band because, of course, this guy has a band. How could he not? How could this guy not have a band that he needs to be the lead singer for? Look at him. It's also called Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras. I love it. During a performance, Tom's phone slips out of his pocket and his partner of 9 years grabs it. Ariana thinks, women's intuition. Maybe I should sneak off to the bathroom and go through this. And she does. Clearly, she senses something is up. She finds a recorded FaceTime video of Raquel being a bad girl. Sorry, Bubby. Do you not like the story? Do you hate that I'm slandering Tom Sandoval? Are you a bad boy too? Fucking look at him. You haven't been in a video. I know, Bubby. I know. I've got to get back to the video, though. So after seeing this video, Ariana sends Raquel a text saying, "You're dead to me." The fallout from this is swift, and Scandoval is born.
Your friendship is bullshit.
No, it's not!
Yes, it is!
Hey guys, it's me, Tom. After I sleep with my eyes open, then I do getting ready and pumping up for the day.
I mean, I don't want to say I predicted it, but I predicted it. I'm just not surprised.
The way that this story captured everyone is insane to me because I watched the show religiously, but I didn't know that many people who did. I know it rated fine, but largely it was irrelevant to most until this infidelity put them on the map. And because the whole affair is happening while they're filming the season, everyone gets to go through and look for the cheating Easter eggs, like the matching accessories that they both had. Yes, a lightning bolt necklace, which both he and Raquel wore. It's also the symbol for his band. People were calling this the secret symbol to their love. Love? Nah, not love. So Tom is now cheating on his partner of 9 years with his close mate's ex. Her name's Raquel, Rachel, whatever you want to call her. She's also really good friends with his partner. And also, just before he starts this affair with Raquel, he was trying to push Raquel onto his best mate, a different guy called Tom Schwartz. It's so incestuous. But Ariana, when it all comes out, she takes it really well.
Do you want anything?
For you to die.
Got ya. Absolute joke. She blows up, as she should, because Tom Sandoval and her supposed friend Raquel are gross. And not one person is siding with Tom during this whole Scandoval thing, right? Or Raquel. Like, I was never team Ariana during the show because I found her a little bit too up herself. Like, I felt like she thought she was above everyone, but she was also just trying to create drama on the show, like the rest of them, for money. So just because you're the best rat in the maze, at the end of the day, you're still a rat. But how could you not side with Ariana considering what they did? And I also think that Bravo, the network that produces the show, made more money from the final 2 seasons of Vanderpump compared to every other season combined. They milked it.
I cried in your fucking arms, and you thought I should go fuck her boyfriend.
These reunions, like, I lived for them, but they were so intense and also didn't do favors for anyone. I remember disliking like everyone on playback.
Tom, you are in love.
Sorry, I'm gonna laugh. This is delusional.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Grody.
It is crazy because I don't think Sandoval was in love with Raquel at all. And he certainly wasn't in love with Ariana. But because they know that this show is their bread and butter, they continue to film a whole other season to capitalize on the hate that everyone had for the most despicable of characters.
I don't give a about Raquel.
It's so hard to tell with these shows what's real and what's really amplified for the show, because even when I was watching an episode of Watch What Happens Live with Ariana, she admits that she didn't know some things that were real or not, or was it just for camera because we were getting to a season final?
I thought that her expressions and her demeanor was more because we were filming a finale and that she was leaning into being like animated and giving it.
So Ariana, along with everyone else, knew what they were doing, and although it may have been very painful for her, what a huge win, because she becomes the darling of America. A bunch of other opportunities come her way, and yeah, like I mentioned, she hosts Love Island USA, which is having a real moment. So Ariana gets lifted up during this Scandoval, and Tom is arguably the most hated reality personality in America. Him and Ariana, though, continue to live in the same house for nearly 3 years after this insane breakup. And that is so weird to me. Like, I know rent is expensive and they couldn't force each other out, but I would have been out of there so fast. I don't care what I had to live in. Even with an amicable breakup, who wants to be living in the same space for 3 years? But they had a strict no contact rule in the house, so that makes it way more healthy. Actually, they had this poor woman who was being paid to buffer for them, and there is not enough money in the world for me to do that job.
And then I was like, do I have a job?
Who did you reach out to first, Tom or Ariana?
Ariana.
Really? And what'd you say?
I just was like, are you okay? Do you need anything? I had no idea.
The negative backlash destroyed Tom Sandoval's bar, which he co-owned with Tom Schwartz. I mentioned him before. He's just another limp dick from the show. The people that hated Tom Sandoval really made review bombing that place an art form. But Tom still managed to take his band. Remember, he is the lead singer of the Tom Sandovals and the Extras, whatever they're fucking called. And it went okay. Like, some people were there to hate watch and some hecklers showed up, but still he got the cash. So who's the winner here? He also ended up doing a bunch more reality TV, like so many of them do. Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, The Masked Singer. He was the diver, apparently. That was his character, and I guess some people were hoping that his oxygen was cut off. He was also on The Traitors, which checks out for him considering how deceptive he is, and America's Got Talent.
I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
The title of that show is deceptive because you don't actually have to have talent to go on America's Got Talent. You feel me? And I was shocked he actually made it to the live shows. Most recently, though, he was in a show called House of Villains, which, again, perfect casting, giving his LinkedIn profile of being the bad guy. And people make mistakes. I love to cover all of them in this channel. It's called Rehashed, Trash, Mess, and Drama. Make sure you subscribe. But when you make a mistake and you go on the redemption interview trail, you need to do better than this. When he was trying to explain his side of how everything went down, it just didn't help.
I started to feel trapped.
No.
Just didn't have the intimacy.
No.
Maybe, hopefully, I can look back. Maybe best time ever, but like the worst time ever.
I wouldn't say that.
I think that it's incredibly commendable.
Commendable?
Ariana would just never apologize, ever.
Oh yeah, really commendable, Howie. Yeah, blame your current relationship and partner as the reason that you cheated on them. Classic. So weird that this is his first interview about this whole shit show, and it was on Howie Mandel, who had no idea about Vanderpump Rules, by the way, but they did know each other personally, so I guess he assumed he'd get some softball interview, and that was perfect in Tom's eyes. He really tried to paint this picture after they broke up that his relationship with Ariana Madix was just for show at the end. It was all for the brand. And maybe some of that's true, but you can never know with this guy because he's so slimy. During this redemption tour, as he desperately waits for people to forget how truly awful he is, he somehow finds a new relationship. And I know that women write to convicted murderers in prison, so I shouldn't be shocked that he found love again. But Victoria Lee Robinson, you're telling me that you didn't know about this guy's history?
0%. Give me a lie detector test. I don't care who believes me, who does not. I had no clue.
Can I point out, I'm not saying that he's a convicted. I know it might have sounded. I'm not saying that he's a murderer. So he's dating this chick now, and according to people close to them, they are madly in love. So how did we get from that?
I mean, the person that I'm fully in love with.
To this.
Are you recording here right now? Are you recording right now?
In 2024, they started dating after Victoria was dragged along to one of Tom's ego trips. I mean, live performances.
I'm almost front row, just like, whoa! I'm like, it's so much better in person.
So who is this Victoria? A fashion model, I'll have you know. She's also a decade younger than Sandoval. She's got a bunch of followers because, you know, she's a model and she's hot. And in an interview with Maxim Australia, she says, why are you questioning that there's an interview in Maxim? People buy it for the articles, okay? Anyway, she said, I look for a man who is spontaneous and funny, someone who I can also trust and feel safe with. If that's true, how did we stop on Tom Sandoval? Before she was with Tom, she dated Leonardo DiCaprio. She did that when she was 23, while Leo was 41.
I mean, we had a little thing, but we weren't like in a relationship, but we,
cool.
Yeah.
And then I guess she aged out, right? Because Leo's max age is what, 25? Victoria says that she probably wouldn't have been with Tom if she'd known about the shit he'd pulled in past relationships. But I guess she didn't know, and the heart wants what the heart wants. In October, November of 2024, they move in together. Well, it's actually not just them. It's like an odd throuple situation because Victoria's dad, Will, also moves in. And this is where Tom's redemption tour starts to pay off. The couple hit BravoCon together. They're photographed out and about, being madly in love. And that's the narrative that makes people think that maybe he's turned a corner. Again, there were signs in this relationship as well. In December 24, just a bee's dick after they moved in together, Victoria posted on social saying, wow, you guys were right. Tiger never changes its stripes. He loves the best friends, apparently. I feel like a fool. Completely heartbroken. Both of them then unfollowed each other, and he removes all photos of her from his feed. Then Victoria rolls it back a few hours later, and she says, I would like to sincerely apologize for my previous post. I had true misjudgment in a situation. Tom did not do anything. From my own personal trauma and experiences, hearing false accusations about him all the time clouded my judgment, and it got the best of me. Please respect him and know he's actually been the most supportive partner.
I mean, the fast turnaround is questionable.
It's also so weird that she would say he loves the best friends when that had been an issue for him in the past. And oh, by the way, the reason that she knew of Tom at all was because her friend originally had the hots for him.
My friend liked him.
They started couples therapy early in their relationship as a preventative measure of things exploding, but I don't think it was working. At that BravoCon, initially everyone thought this meant Tom had turned a new leaf, but behind the scenes in Vegas, it looks like Lindsay Hubbard, another Bravo celebrity, is trying to get into to diffuse a fight with Victoria or Tom, or trying to get involved, I don't know. And no matter how you spin this, a couple that is openly having a heated fight in public is not doing that well. That was in November of 2025.
I was asking about our relationship, me and Victoria's, and Victoria walks up and she's like, hey, excuse me, like, who are you?
And Victoria is in the crowd when he's saying all this stuff, sharing this story. So I guess she's co-signing. Still, June 3rd, there is an incident. It involves Tom, Victoria, and her dad. Let us watch. Oh, by the way, there's a trigger warning for domestic abuse for this part of the video.
I would love to have a conversation with Evelyn.
Say the truth. Okay?
Victoria's like, didn't Tom say that?
You guys have your biased opinions on
No, didn't Tom say that?
Let's just lay it down like it really is.
What happened?
Let's just lay it down like it is.
Didn't Tom say that?
All right, let's say, all right.
Didn't Tom say that?
Tom told me.
You told Evelyn. I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said
No, I did not say that. I said Victoria.
Why does he keep opening the door and shutting the door?
He's doing. And basically, and I was like, Victoria, is this what's going on? And she's like, well, yeah. And then I told you that shit. Well, that is not what I said. That's what I said. I go, Evelyn's a prostitute.
You just came out with that.
Yeah, I just straight up said that? Are you fucking kidding me? Bull fucking shit.
You're living in your own dream, man. Because I know what I know.
I didn't explain these situations. I didn't explain fucking
What situations?
What else did you say?
I just go, hey, Will. Good morning today.
We're in a conversation.
I didn't explain everything. It was a full-blown conversation.
Oh, we were in a conversation.
Yeah, we were in a conversation,
yeah, exactly.
and I explained all these things.
And everyone came up, and you said,
no, I did not say that. I did not say it like that. I didn't say it like that. I didn't fucking say it
Why is
like
he opening
that.
and shutting the door? It's so weird.
Are you recording here right now?
Oh,
Are you recording me right now? Are you
does he wrap around the neck?
Are you fucking recording me right now? You're recording me. The fuck that was?
Oh, he's in the fire! Is she playing music?
He's been in the fucking fire pit. I'll get you, bitch!
Oh!
Motherfucker!
Woo! I'm so glad we watched that together. Oh, I feel so uncomfortable with everyone involved. So he clearly pushes her dad into the fire and then he gets real handsy with her. I couldn't see exactly where he put them while he thinks that she's recording. Now, if you think that you're in a situation where you feel the need to record your partner, I guess the relationship is fucking toxic and over. What did we just watch? The way that Victoria's dad, Will, chases him into the house also gives me a really icky feeling. I don't know. I'm not sticking up for Tom because he's... But this dad is also gross. Also, why is he living there? Why is the dad living there with them? It's all weird. Tom files in court to get a temporary restraining order against both of them with the images of a fucked up door, also injuries allegedly sustained during the abuse. By the way, Will was the one who dropped the footage of this altercation, which is so messy. In the filing from Tom, he said, while I was barricaded inside the spare room, Mr. Robinson followed me, threatened me, and punched a large hole approximately 12 by 12 inches in the spare bedroom door where I had taken shelter. He had then put his face in the hole of the door and smiled, telling me that he would fuck me up, destroy me, and called me a motherfucker. Then Victoria allegedly entered the room. Tom claimed she hit him in the face and temple area towards his hairline, which apparently he captured on video, adding the impact of the blow was so forceful that it caused my vision to blur. There is also a comment from Will that Tom apparently proclaimed to have a gun in the room. That's what he said when he got in there. It sucks that we couldn't hear it all. Will told TMZ, which he obviously gave the footage to, I lifted Tom off my daughter because he was overpowering and twisting her arm and trying to take her phone aggressively after yelling at us in a very aggressive and threatening manner. Will suffered a ruptured disc in his back, a broken thumb and elbow, and a wound on his heel from landing in the fire pit. A wound on his heel? Did his foot go in it? Will could also be a bit of a liar, pants on fire. Okay, I'll stop. Will, the dad, also claims that he was the one who called police, not Tom, but Victoria was the one who was arrested for corporal injury to a spouse or cohabitant and posted $50,000 bail. Sandoval wrote in his court filing that as he watched Victoria being arrested, he said, in the heat of the moment, I asked the police officers the process by which she could be bailed out. He then accepted her call from jail, the call from Victoria to Tom, and lent her mother financial assistance for the bail. He continues to write, in hindsight, I deeply regret that decision. Wait, does he regret the bail or does he regret the cops being called? I am so confused by this guy. Actually, all three players in this. Tom was granted that temporary restraining order against Victoria and her dad. Since then, he's been living out of hotels or apparently staying with friends, and with multiple attempts to retrieve his personal belongings met with intimidation and threats. Will also then filed a counter-civil harassment restraining order against Sandoval. TMZ reported that Will's request for a temporary restraining order was denied. The court said it needed more information before issuing an order, which says to me maybe the footage is taken too much out of context and we need a little bit more because it happens midway through the thing getting heated and I want to see the start of it. So that footage we watched was from June 3rd. It was posted on the 26th and then on the 28th of June, the cops are called again.
I fucking hate you. Just like all of your ex-girlfriends, nobody likes you. Can you tell us what you're doing at the house today?
Victoria and her father were just issued an immediate move-out order and restraining order.
So are you here to make sure they leave?
Yeah, the police are here to make sure that.
Oh, so you brought the police with you?
Yes.
Oh my God, this is so trashy. It's phenomenal. For the trash mess and drama, it's perfect as things are being collected from the house. And to make it even trashier, it's all because of an alleged pregnancy. Are you ready for an unverified rumor? Tom has apparently been wanting the two of them to procreate for some time. In fact, in interviews, Tom has said that he wants 16 kids. But this unverified little rumor that's circulating is basically saying that Victoria is pregnant and the fight is around how Tom doesn't want the baby with her anymore. I mean, imagine if that's real. Getting a girl pregnant because you said you really wanted a baby and then gaslighting her into thinking that you never wanted one in the first place. And I don't think that we've scratched the surface with what's about to go down in this relationship. For now, they're separated, and I really wouldn't put it past either of them to end up back together, but come on, Sandoval has this track record as a liar and a manipulator, and I think maybe he found his kin with Victoria and her dad. I ask again, why the fuck is he living there? Tom claims that he is also the victim, and he also claims that he's been paying everything for both of them. But in this scenario, you have to wonder at some point, am I the problem here? Because I seem to be the problem in all the situations. Not me, I'm being Tom. Tom Sandoval really has spent his entire adult life, if we can call it that. Now, like he's in his 40s now, playing the victim of the chaos he creates. Kristen was crazy. Ariana was checked out of the relationship. Rachel, who was initially magnetic, they were just like drawn to each other, turned on him as well. And now this, the pattern is always the same. And somehow he always ends up the most shocked when it catches up with him. Scandoval doesn't end. It just kind of changes cast members in his life. And I think his ex, possibly baby mama, said it best. I fucking hate you like all of your ex-girlfriends. Nobody likes you. Hey, did you and I go all the way? Again? More midweek fun. How scandalous of us. Let me know your thoughts about Tom Sandoval and if you think he's just unlucky in love or if he is the drama in the comments. Also put ATW to let me know that you and I went all the way. And if you do like scandal, like trash, mess and drama, if you really like to dig into it, then you might like this video. In fact, I think you will, with Tyra Banks trying to sue Netflix for some cash. It's here in front of you right now. Did you like the video? Maybe you even hyped it. Oh, you can be my little hype SBA. Thank you. All your comments and your hypes and your likes and subscribing, all of it really, really helps. And I really appreciate everybody who's here every single video. I love you. It's phenomenal. Oh my God, I said the L word first. You don't have to say it back. It just came to me. I just said it.